Assalamualaikum and good day. So today I will be presenting the introduction and the background of our topic, which is regarding AI and ML, which is artificial intelligence and machine learning in web technology. So AI and ML have become an important component in modern web technology. So this technology help with the website and web application become more efficient, user-centered, adaptive to user needs. So AI and ML are widely used to automate processes and support decision making. For example, they personalize content and provide intelligent assistance through chatbot. And then as a result, modern web applications are becoming smarter and more interactive than traditional websites. So this report focus on how this research focuses on how AI and ML are applied in web technology, particularly in areas such as personalization, intelligent automation, web-based services, and future development. Moving on to the background of this study, recent advancements in web technology have transformed traditional website into intelligent web system. Unlike older website that simply display information, modern web application can also analyze user behavior, predict user preferences, and provide personalized experience using AI and ML technologies. So one example is AI-powered chatbots that use natural language processing or NLP to understand user questions and provide accurate responses. These chatbots are commonly used in customer service and can provide assistance 24 hours a day. Another emerging development is generative user interface, also known as Gen UI. Gen UI allows web interfaces to adapt dynamically based on a user's need, preferences, and context. This creates a more personalized, interactive, and user-friendly experience. So this advancement demonstrates how AI and ML continue to shape future of web technology.
Hello, I will be presenting my part of our group's research which focused on the current application and features of generative UI, commonly known as Gen UI. To start off, let's look at the massive paradigm shift happening in modern web development. Traditionally, developers spend hours designing and coding static web pages. These pages look exactly the same for every single person who visited them, regardless of their needs. GenUI completely changes this. Instead of static layout, we use artificial intelligence to step in and dynamically generate, select, or modify the interface in real time. This means the website literally rebuilds its layout, components, and contents on the fly to match the user's immediate intent. Ultimately, GenUI serves as an interactive bridge. It acts as a visual translator, helping everyday users naturally navigate and understand complex multimodal AI systems without getting frustrated by rigid pre-built menus. Now, how this actually works under the hood? It relies on a few breakthrough features and technologies. First, we have moment-based personalization. Traditional websites customize your experience based on slow historical data, like your past search history or just greeting you by your name. Gen UI, however, adapts to live, active signals such as your immediate urgency, your real-time physical location, or the type of device you are holding at the exact moment. Making this possible are advanced frameworks like Google's Agent2UI and the Model Context Protocol (MCP). Through these protocols, AI is no longer limited to just replying to users in plain text. Instead of the AI can output secure functional code such as React components, which the web browser instantly compiles and renders to interactive buttons, custom forms, or complex graphs. We also see this at play in micro-interactions. For example, the system can automatically write custom validation message if you make a mistake in a form, or it can subtly change the interface's color scheme to match the emotional tone or mood of the content being displayed. To help visualize this, let's look at how Gen UI is transforming different industries right now. In enterprise software and SaaS dashboards, we are eliminating cluttered, confusing menus. Instead of clicking through 5 layers of navigation to find a report, a user can simply type a natural query like "Show me Q3 sales data compared to Q2" instantly. The system generates a custom interactive bar chart directly in the workspace. In e-commerce and travel, GenUI is used to remove friction. For instance, if a travel booking site detects that a user has just opened their mobile app right after landing at an airport, it can automatically hide heavy marketing banners and immediately generate a large one-tap widget to book an airport transfer right then and there. We also see incredibly smart users in education, such as on platforms like Duolingo Max. The UI dynamically recodes itself depending on who is using it. If an adult asks to learn a concept, the interface presents a detailed text-based explanation. If a child asks the exact same question, the system instantly transforms the interface into a colorful gamified layout. And lastly, and perhaps most importantly, GenUI is revolutionizing web accessibility. When the system detects a user with motor or visual impairments, it can automatically adjust contrast ratios, enlarge tab targets, or dynamically construct voice-to-text input blocks to ensure a seamless experience for everyone.
Okay. Alright, Assalamualaikum. Let's start by looking at the where we are right now. The rise of artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is just buzzwords. It's actively transformed the web into the two distinct fonts. This is one for developer and for the end user to experience it. For developer, the AI driving hyper-dedicated efficiency, which the AI coding and automated testing are drastically reduce the development life cycles and operating expenses. Tools right now can generate code blocks, catch error in real times, and automate the application from the ground up. Is ultimately is mean we are shattering the build up for the long-term technical debts. But the transform is equally profound for the user. We are entering the Gen UI era. Generative UI user interface isn't no longer have to navigate rigid static layout. Instead of they are starting to interface with the intelligence chatbot and the dynamic UI that adapt the real time responding to exactly what the specific behavior and their needs. All right, next we are looking ahead and moving ahead to the anticipatory system, where the web interface will actually predict what you need before even provide the explicit input. This require a massive shift how the application operates. Next, we're moving to the autonomous execution. Instead of how the narrow application, we'll see the autonomous agent capable of executing complex, open-ended tasks across the various software environments, require very little human guidance. The last is the dynamics operation, where AI can successfully automate complex e-commerce transaction, generates a entire web application to a voice command or dynamically shift an interface between the purely on the real-time metrics, data input, and the leap from the tools that help us work to agent which work with first. All right, next is the security ethical frameworks. First, we're looking at the entire new attack vector where you have agentic system autonomous interface with the APIs and untrusted information source. You have the open door to the threats like in direct prompt injection and unauthorized workspace modification. Security can no longer be an afterthought. It is may built into the model DNS. Secondly, we have the usability and bias. While dynamic gen AI is powerful, it can create temporary friction for user who has predictable static website structure. Furthermore, heavy reliance on the training data is open to serve a risk regarding algorithm bias. So is will follow by the what algorithm is used and will be use the algorithm which alternately disadvantage certain group of users. Next, the password is clear to ensure that intelligence are accessed affordable. The system remains safe and fair. The future of the AI innovative developer requires us to implement strong ethical framework and adheres to stand by as standard security protocol and enforce the strict data governance rules. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much.
I will summarize the conclusion of our study on artificial intelligence and machine learning in web technology. Artificial intelligence and machine learning improve how web systems work by supporting personalization, automation, and interaction. Many modern web applications already adapt based on user behavior. This system also provide faster customer support and show content that matches user needs. Native UI adds another level of improvement. It all allows web interface to change in real time based on user context, preference, and actions. This makes interaction with web system more direct and efficient. We also found that AI is widely used in business, education, e-commerce, and accessibility. In education, system supports personalized learning paths. In accessibility, interface adjusts to user needs to improve usability. These applications help improve efficiency and user experience across different sectors. At the same time, AI developments comes with challenges. Issues such as data privacy, security, transparency, and fairness must be handled carefully. Responsible use of AI is important to ensure user benefit from the technology without any risk. Lastly, AI, machine learning, and generative UI will continue to shape future web applications. This system will become more adaptive, intelligent, and focused on user needs across many industries. That is all. Thank you.